Alright, hello, my name is Radimus. I'm going to be going over my solutions for group assignment number 3, problems 2A and B. So for part A, we have to decide whether the following given binary tree follows the properties of a red-black tree. Now, I believe that this red-black tree does not follow the properties for the specific reason that it breaks the fact that every path from any node to any of these null leaves should contain the same amount of black nodes. Now if you look, if we start from this first node all the way down to this node, we would encounter exactly 2 black nodes. But if we were to take a path from here to this leaf, we would encounter 1, 2, 3 black nodes. And unfortunately this breaks the properties of red-black trees, so therefore this tree is not a red-black tree. For part B, we have to explain the rotation process, both left and right notations of red-black trees. And this is pretty simple, especially if you look at it visually, because as we rotate these nodes, they literally, physically, everything just moves to the left, right? So this node will go down over here to the left. As you can see, it ends up over here. So it's kind of moved down to the left. This node moves up into the left, and this child moves over to the left as well. So everything is physically rotating left, and the way that works is we just take this node, find what's to the right of it, then we set this this one to be the left child of this one. We keep this one, we keep it floating over here, and then set it as the right child to this node. I hope that makes sense. It can be very messy algorithm-wise, but visually it's a very simple to understand process. And right rotation is practically the opposite. So a right rotation would undo a left rotation, and that's why I decided to show with these specific tree, because as you can see, we've left rotated to end up over here, and we could do a right rotation on this tree to end up back where we started over here. So I hope you guys can see that. Now we start with this node instead, and instead of getting the nodes right, we get what's to the left of it. This one gets brought up to the right, this one gets brought down to the right, and as you can see, this right child over here becomes the left child of this node. So yeah, that's pretty much the overall gist of it. And just to further explain the process, here is some pseudo code using this function over here, red-black tree replace child. Now, I also included something else because I had noticed that when you perform a rotation, it kind of breaks the color balance and some of the rules within the tree. So I believe and I hope that this section right here fixes that. I'm not too sure if I did that correctly, but my understanding is that if we're taking a node, right, and we're left rotating everything, let's do this, everything going to the left, it should end up like this. And if this is black and this is red, then this one is now the red node and this is black, and we don't want that. So this code will take this node, as you can see, A is node right here, this is A. So then A needs to become black, and then A left needs to become red, kind of just to preserve its property and the different levels of color on the tree. And vice versa for the right rotation, where A would still become black, but A right would become red because we would be focusing on this red over here. So I hope that there's not more that needs to go into this, because I am not a professional when it comes to red black trees and how to fix their color. But hopefully you guys agree with this solution, and if you guys have anything else to input, please let me know so that we can get our best grade on this assignment. I'm going to also be looking over your guys' solutions as well, and I'll let you know if I find anything that I think should be changed regarding them. I have faith, and hopefully we end up doing well. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys later.